I came up with three distinctly different workout splits in my Fit After 50 program. Hey guys, Mark McKilley with Live Anabolic, and today let's talk about what is the best workout split for men over 50. I get this often, all right? And it's when I hear men ask me that, or when I see them posted on our Facebook group, I just think, oh my gosh, they're crying out for help, all right? Because they don't know what they're doing. So the first thing is, guys, there is no best split for men over 50. There's no best split for men under 50, all right? It's actually a pretty complicated question, and there's lots of different answers, and it kind of depends on what you're trying to accomplish. And it depends on other factors like what kind of condition are you currently in. So there's lots of variables that go into this, but I'm going to give you three kind of generic workout splits, and I use these three. I came up with these three for my Fit After 50 program, and I didn't necessarily create them from scratch like I was the inventor. Okay, I don't want to give you that impression, but I came up with three distinctly different workout splits in my Fit After 50 program, and each split is a different phase, and each phase is 1 month long, okay? So I'm trying to accomplish different things within the different phases because I designed them for men, typically over 50, who are pretty much starting out. Now, some of the guys doing my workout program are intermediate, all right, workout guys, and they're already in decent shape, but the vast majority of guys who start my program are beginners, or they haven't worked out in 20 years. All right, so they might have been big jocks when they were younger, and then they spent, the last 20 or 30 years, working and taking care of a family and not having time to take care of themselves. All right, so there's lots of different reasons why men are beginners. Doesn't mean that you haven't ever worked out, or doesn't mean that you weren't an athlete when you were younger, but it probably means that you haven't done anything recently. Okay, so let's start off with just phase one in my Fit After 50 program. I have everybody doing a full body workout. All right, so that means on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I have you do this 3 times a week. You hit every muscle in your body. All right, and it's pretty fun. And I'm not going to go into all the minutia and details for why I have you do it, but needless to say, it's a fun killer workout. You hit lots of muscle groups, but because you're hitting every muscle group, you don't have the time to focus on any one muscle group. Meaning you don't have a lot of sets for your chest. You have a few sets for your chest, but you don't do 15 or 20 sets. All right. Because you got to hit your back, you got to hit your shoulders, you got to hit your arms, you got to hit your legs. There's a lot of muscle groups when you break it up that way, all right? So 3 times a week, I'm having you do full body workouts. Now, the way you do the workout is also very distinctive in my Fit After 50 program. Not going to get into that today, all right? We're just talking about splits. Now, that's 3 days a week. What do you do on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday? Well, Tuesday, Thursday, I'm having you do cardio-only style workouts. Not long, tedious, boring cardio, but more high-intensity interval training types of cardio. And then I'll leave weekends, Saturday and Sunday, for rest, all right? So that is one way to do a split, all right? And I'm trying to accomplish certain things in phase one. And those things are determined by the fact that I think most of the guys doing the program are beginners, and they need to be transitioned into this thing slowly. I don't want to just throw them to the wolves, okay? Then I transition you into phase two, okay? Now, phase two, I have you doing something called push workouts, pull workouts, and lower body workouts, all right? So a push workout means anything where we're pushing. So that would be a chest, we're working your chest, and when you're pushing, you're also working your shoulders and your triceps. So those are the 3 muscle groups that we work on a push day. Pull day would be pulling towards you like this. So that would be your back and your biceps. And those are the two main muscle groups that we work on pull days. And then, of course, lower body days are obvious. Everything from your waist down, we're working. That's your quads, your hamstrings, and your glutes. And in phase 2, I have you do one push day, one pull day, and one lower body day. So that's 3 days. What do I do with the other 4 days? Well, Tuesdays and Thursdays are also reserved for HIIT style cardio. Saturday, Sunday are rest days. Real straightforward. But the way I'm having you do the exercises also changes. It's not just the workouts themselves, but it's the way that you do them. All right. So I don't have you do them in circuit style training anymore. I have you do it a more conventional bodybuilding or muscle building way in phase 2. And then, of course, we finish up in phase 3. Now, phase 3, I change everything up again. In phase 3, I break your workout split up into upper body workouts and lower body workouts. All right, so no more push-pull stuff. So upper body is literally that, everything from your waist up, your chest, your back, your shoulders, your arms. That's a lot of muscle groups, all right? And guess what else? I have you do 2 upper body workouts that week, and I also have you do 2 lower body workouts. Wow, changing things up once again. All right, so that's 4 workouts. All right, what do I do with the other 3 days? Well, one of those 3 days is a very light cardio / stretching and rest day. That would be on a Wednesday. And then Saturday and Sunday, I always leave for just kind of rest and relaxation, recreation, recuperation, that kind of stuff. But the weekends are also reserved for makeup days. If during the week you get stuck at work, or you have a party or something's going on where you can't get your workout in, it's great to have Saturday and Sunday where you can slide all your week workouts, into the weekend so that you don't actually miss a day. All right. That's also a really neat thing about my Fit After 50 program, is that you can easily miss a workout, maybe 2 workouts during the week from Monday to Friday, and still make them up on the weekend and not fall behind. Start right back where you're supposed to the following Monday, and you're right where you're supposed to be. The point of this video is, if somebody asks you, what is the best split for us guys over 50? That is the wrong question. It's an impossible question to answer because there is no right answer. There's lots of different answers. It depends on what you're trying to accomplish and where you are personally in your fitness journey, okay? I'm at a place in my fitness journey where my split looks completely radically different from my Fit After 50 program now, okay? But I wouldn't recommend my split for a beginner or even an intermediate, all right, guy. So lots of different ways to do this. The goal is, guys, to follow a program that's interesting and professionally designed, okay? I see too many guys on our Facebook group trying to create their own workout programs where Gary and I have created lots of different options for you. We're professionals. This is what we do for a living. All right, we know what we're doing. And the other thing is, it is so nice to have a trainer, all right, Gary or myself, even though we're not personally training you, it's nice to have somebody, in your mind at least, who has created all these workouts and spent weeks and weeks thinking about, all right, designing those workouts so that you don't have to come up with this stuff, all right? It's nice to have somebody else tell you what to do and then have confidence that that person who's telling you knows what they're talking about, all right? So give us a shot, guys. It's not just me. It's not just my Fit After 50. Gary Walker's got some really cool stuff. Ripped After 40 is pretty radical, especially for you guys that like to go to the gym. All right, his programs are fantastic. I mean, Gary is really into bodybuilding. That guy knows his shit, and he knows his nutrition. And I urge you to also, look at a lot of his YouTube videos here on this channel. All right, he's got some fantastic things to say that are different from what I'm pitching all the time. All right, so there's 2 of us here on this channel, and please give both of us a shot. Listen to both of what we have to say, and then you can kind of apply it to your individual situation because everybody watching is different. We got so many different guys around the world, different age groups and different fitness levels with different goals, all right, that neither Gary nor myself can be the ultimate answer for everyone, all right? And that's why we have, I think, over 600 videos on this channel. So, in closing, I just want to remind you guys, you got to stick with it and never give up on yourself.